So we talked about fakies, okay? We got asked about a fakie, how to fakie, and these are people's tips for fakies, okay? Ryan says, learn the fakie by practicing with speed. Don't do the tire press stuff, roll down an incline. That helped him the most. And that's something that Nick and I almost disagreed with, because I learned them pressing into something and pulling out, but it was really hard to do it that way. And Nick was so adamant in the bike school course, like go down an incline, go down a slope, like have speed, it's going to make it easier. And for Ryan, that's what it. For Beckham, they took forever, but when you go to get out of it, whip your shoulders around. Okay, that's some good advice, Beckham. I like that, because I think a lot of people just maybe turn their head but don't let their shoulders follow, so the shoulder whip, good idea. Thomas says fakies need speed up a small incline or ramp to fakie for sure. He uses a cassette and the challenge makes it pretty fun. I hate fakies on a cassette. I absolutely hate it. It's just, I don't know, for me it's harder to keep my balance and I can't do it very good. Like faking with the cassette though, you can time your half cabs and get better pop on the half cab. Now riding this Revolution, I fakie everything. I'm just like, oh, 180, wee. I don't know. It's so fun. It's a fun trick when you don't have to pedal back. Noog starts with faking. Okay. For fakie, I started with rolling backwards from a small ramp, standing on the rear pegs first to get it. Oh, interesting. To get a feeling for the steering, and later move to the pedals when I don't need to focus on the steering. Noog, are you riding a free toaster, or are you riding a cassette? That's pretty good advice, honestly. I never really thought of that. So you can just ride on the back pegs, because going backwards, it's not quite the same. But what you learn, guys, what's really confusing is if you turn your bars to the right, your bike starts to move to the left. And initially, that's a pretty big shock. Unless you've driven before, I guess, like you get the concept with how cars work, and the bike's the same way. But yeah, when you don't understand that, doing it on the bike, like Noog's saying, is a really good idea, because it narrows down what you need to focus on. So when he's doing it that way, all he's focusing on is the steering and the steering response. When he's on top of the bike, he says he's riding a cassette. When he's on the actual pedals, he knows the steering response. So now he can focus on the timing with the foot and everything like that. That's really cool.